All right, hey guys, Roger Sullivan here, and we've got a special guest. We've got Steve Larsen. We're going to be talking about affiliate marketing and what affiliate marketing is and how that is an actual legitimate way to make money online. In today's wacky world of massive ways to make money online, affiliate marketing is definitely a legitimate one and one that you can get started really easy. So, Steve, welcome. Thank you for taking a little bit of time here.
I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, sure. So, Steve, you got your start affiliate marketing, and could you kind of just take us through the basics and explain, for somebody who may have just heard the term or something, but what exactly is affiliate marketing?
Yeah, I remember I was in one of my college classes and I was excited. It was the semester I was most looking forward to because the internet marketing class was there, and I get to it, and the guy stands up and he's like, "Can somebody define SEO?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh," and they started teaching all this stuff that I'd already been studying for years. And I raised my hand afterwards. I drew a funnel, although I didn't know that's what that was. And I said, "I don't want to be here anymore." And it's on day 2. And he said, "Okay, go hold your own class each day." And I said, "I want to go build this instead." I said, "All right." So I went and I held my own class every day for 3 hours. And our only goal was to make as much money as we could on the internet. I didn't know. I grabbed the other kid that looked like he was bored out of his mind, and we left. And came back at the end of the semester. And what we went and left and did was affiliate marketing. And at the time, I was watching some videos, and I was starting to learn from gurus on the internet. And they started talking about how one of the easiest ways to get started is to just go and sell somebody else's product and just get a little bit of a commission for it when you do so. And I thought, that makes sense. I don't have to go get distracted from creating a product. Why don't I just go practice these sales skills and marketing skills? And so that's what we did. And my buddy and I went and we made this. This is way before any kind of like easy page building thing was out there. We made this some guy had this like little template thing. It's like, man, it's crazy. It's like 6 years ago now. It feels like anyway. But we went and we created this single page. And we went to clickbank.com, which had tons of affiliate promotion things on there. And we drove some traffic. And we were living on loans, man. I mean, it was a lot for me to drop $50 on ads, but we did. Yeah. And held our breath, went to bed that night, just kind of nervous. I don't think I told my wife because I was like, I'll tell her if it's good. And I wake up the next day, run to my computer, open up, and $50 was back in my account. And 17 people were now on my list. And at the time I was like, whoa, I was just excited we got the money back. What I didn't realize was so cool is that we had started building a list, which is the real asset of the internet, the big list that you create. And that's how it started for me though. And I started studying more about how to create affiliate traffic. That's really where I made my first dollars on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah. So a lot of people, even just a year ago when I started looking at affiliate marketing, I think a lot of people assimilate it to having a blog or having some place, and then they click on a hyperlink. It's like I over what I've learned in the last year, I call it kind of the hope and pray affiliate marketing. Where it's like you just have this article and it's got all these hyperlinks in it, and they're clicks to. Clicks to other things. But what you're talking about is like really actual being being active affiliate marketing, where you're actually finding a product and you're promoting it and you're driving traffic to it instead of just throwing up a link and waiting for someone to.
Yeah. I call that hope marketing, which is a terrible strategy.
Yeah. But I think there's a lot of people out there, but that's the way I was, when I learned about affiliate marketing. I'm going, well, I got to start a blog and I got to do all this stuff, and then I got to get traffic, and then, hopefully, this is something that interests them, and, they click on this link. And I was just blown away, that to find the strategies of guys like you, what we call super affiliates, right? Guys that are just out there really making it happen, that have kind of taken this affiliate marketing thing to a whole new level and almost created something completely different. And it's like nothing's like it, the rest of it isn't catching up to what you guys are doing yet. So awesome. So you were in school when you started this. So so this is all talk to me about the what kind of background or training that you would have to actually somebody would need to start affiliate marketing and to be successful at it.
Well, it's really good news. So I have a marketing degree, and absolutely none of what I do came from that. It's all for free on the internet, typically. I mean, you can go in very easily and start looking up gurus and start looking up free videos on YouTube is how I got started. I mean, we were so broke when my wife and I first got married. We were living on loans. I couldn't afford courses and all this stuff. I mean, I bootstrapped it from the beginning. And what's nice about, here's the reason I love affiliate marketing so much, and I continue to stick with it, even though I have my own products and all this stuff. Affiliate marketing for me holds a special place in my heart because most people, when they start out in this entrepreneurial space, they get distracted by the creation of the product and take no thought on how will it sell. Product never sells itself. And so you have to create a sales message. There's sales mechanisms ahead of that. The sales message is what actually causes the sale, not the product. And most people, when they create a product, they'll walk around and go, isn't this product amazing? And they expect the product to sell itself. It never will. It never does. That's not what causes the buying emotions. And so over on the other side, though, we've got this sales message piece, and that is what causes it. All a product is a fulfillment of whatever your sales message promised. And so people go and they get too focused and hyper focused on this product creation with no thought on how to sell. And then they wonder why it didn't make any money. And so I love affiliate marketing because you can skip all of that and just focus on just marketing itself. And there's like something super key there. Everything that I would do in one of my normal products to sell is also what I do to sell someone else's as an affiliate. It's a lot of work, you know, at the beginning of it to set it up. And then once it's up, it's kind of up, which is nice. But like, just because somebody else made the product doesn't mean I don't need to make actual true marketing mechanisms and systems. So what I like to do is I like to go put, this is my favorite strategy, is I like to go put, and it's not hope marketing. I don't drop my link all over the place. You know, that's no one just randomly clicks like, oh, let me take my wallet out. Like, I'm sure that works a little bit, but it's kind of a hope and a prayer, you know, just like you're saying. What I like to do is like, for example, let's say that I'm selling this water bottle. Something simple like this. If I'm selling this water bottle, like the thing everyone has to understand is that every product is the answer to a problem, right? It's a solution. But what's interesting about products is that there's a lot of what I call follow-up problems that exist now that I have the solution. How am I going to clean it? What should I put in it? Can I put it in the dishwasher? You know, what's the best way? How often should I drink water from this? How often, right? There's all these things that I have problems now that I didn't have before I bought it. This is the real opportunity of affiliates. My personal belief is like, if you can think about what you're promoting for a moment, what are all the follow-up issues someone's going to run into after they buy this product that I'm promoting? Create your own little products around that. Then what you do is take those and give them away for free when they buy through your affiliate link. Now, not only have you solved a whole bunch of their follow-up problems, but you are outvaluing everybody else who's promoting that affiliate thing. That's how I've won so many affiliate things. That one strategy right there, it's super simple, but no one seems to do it. And so that's the thing that I call follow-up problem offers. What's the offer I can go in? And I make it all digital, so there's no cost to fulfill on my side. And I go in and I add this digital offer on the bottom of the actual thing I'm promoting. And now it's like, I'm the no duh thing. I have had so many people rebuy just so they can get the bonuses that I've tossed in. And it's like, that way you're treating it like an actual marketer and not a hope and prayer model.
Right. And so you're the only one that's making that offer. Nobody else can't get what you're offering anywhere else. And so you make yourself stand out from everybody else who's throwing their link around, or, you know, is pushing the same affiliate offer.
In fact, many instances, what's happened is the actual product owner has reached out and they'll be like, whoa, that's really cool. Like, I will outvalue the actual product itself, but I'm leveraging the actual, like, it takes a lot of momentum to put a product out into orbit and get people to come buy it.
Yeah.
So all I'm doing is I'm riding the existing momentum. I don't have to go create it because this person, this guy has already created that momentum on the internet or wherever they're selling it. I'm just standing on the top of it as it moves already because I don't have to go create that. And then I'm just adding extra value to all the problems people are having afterwards.
Yeah. That's awesome. And wow. Whew. My mind is blown. I'm sure there's other people watching going, hey, how did we go from, how did he learn all of this stuff? Well, that's the brilliant thing. You don't have to learn it anymore because guys like you are out there and have figured it out. And there are, like you said, there are videos and stuff all over YouTube that help people figure it out. I'm just amazed that more people don't grab on to that, that whole, create an offer, create something that's so much different. And, you still see people that are just throwing their links up there and hoping and praying, right?
They'll get one or two, but nothing to like write home about. It's like the thing that people can do too that like really blows it up also is that like I don't actually treat my affiliate cash as profit. I never take profit from it. And some people have like they're full-time affiliates, which is great. But like I don't take VC funding in my own company. I've never had to take a loan or put $1 of my own in ever. And it's because I treat affiliate marketing, the industry, the practice, as my funding. And so when I want to go do something really expensive, I'll get careful on who it is I want to go do cool stuff with, and promote someone's product. And then I go drop it out and do those strategies, take all that cash and go do the really expensive event or project or whatever. And so it holds a really special place in my business. I'll always be an affiliate for that reason.
Nice. So let's talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about money. The people who are looking at this that are looking to just kind of maybe get started making money online for the very first time. I know that this is one of those categories where it's all over the place, right? There are people out there making a lot of money. What would you say would be an average, something that somebody could expect when you were just starting out and you were in college? You woke up, you had made that $50 that your wife didn't know you spent. What could somebody starting out in today's with all the free training and everything out there, what could somebody honestly expect if they did the work to make in say 6 months or 12 months?
It's not actually that crazy to get up. I mean, first of all, it totally depends on what you're promoting. And it depends on a few factors. I think everybody should be publishing. So you should either all have your own podcast or blog or YouTube or whatever. Consistent publishing is like the one thing that will change your life more than anything else. You gain authority, you gain eyeballs, people follow you. The list is really the asset of the whole internet anyways. So now it's at a point where like what we kind of expect from people, I mean, if you're bad, like if you're brand new and you don't know any of this stuff, usually $1 per person per month on your list is how much people can kind of expect. So if you want to make 10 grand a month, get 10,000 people on your list, not random people, not bots, not random, but like 10,000 people on your list. Because then you drop something out to them every other week, stuff like that. And you own that traffic. Mm-hmm. I don't have to go purchase that traffic anymore. I don't have to put ad dollars to come get on my list. I own the list. Now I can just drop things on there. So it's not like it's not really a linear scale kind of revenue stream. It's very much like it starts to grow exponentially. It's very slow at first. It's a fun thing to just kind of be doing for a little bit. And then there's this point where you start hitting that 10,000 person list. And that's really when things start to explode. And there's a lot of really fast ways to get that list and blow it up really quick. But like, it's not crazy to hit 1 to 10 grand in 6 months if you're actually doing the work and you're publishing and you're treating this like an actual marketer and not a link barfer, all over the place.
Yeah. So, but with that list, what you're talking about, I mean, that's some additional work. There's market. That's part of the marketing thing, right? It's
right.
So you're writing emails and you're nurturing and adding water. It's like that list is a garden, and you're adding to it and giving value, and you're not just barfing sales out to them all the time too, right?
No.
Awesome. So so you've been at this for, what did you say? Did you say about 6 years now? Is that the time frame?
The first time I actually started getting on the internet about 6 years ago, I'd say like full time making it my thing. It's been about 4 years now, 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I know you, and I think I know the answer to this question, but I want to ask it anyway. What would Steve Larsen say to Steven Larsen 6 years ago? What do you know now that you wish you knew then when you got started?
Yeah, actually, without even thinking about it. I spent easily the first 3-4 years just beating myself up. And anyone watching or listening to you reading about this right now, you've probably done the same thing. Most entrepreneurs start this way, whether you got a 9 to 5 or whatever. What should I sell? What should I sell? What should I sell? What? And you beat yourself up with this question. I don't know. What should I sell? What? It's the wrong question to start with. And I wish I could reach back and tell myself and just shake myself and say, stop asking that question. That's question number 99. The first question every person should ask is, who do I want to work with? Dream customer, not a could. Just because someone has money to buy this water bottle doesn't mean I should sell it to them. They're not a dream customer just because they have cash. That doesn't qualify. And so the first thing I like to do is ask, who's my dream customer? The who. When you really get clear on who you want to work with, what to sell gets really easy to answer, because all you do is you get in there and you start figuring out like, oh, these are the problems they're having. Oh, this is what they want to figure out. Oh, and then you start realizing, oh my gosh, do they even know that this guy's product, I could just affiliate to them? Do they know? They don't even know. Oh, they're so focused in their life, their business, they have no idea what, I'm just going to be the aggregator, right? And then you could jump on out and start. Anyways, that's the easiest way to do that. And I wish, because I mean, I beat myself up with that question. What should I sell? It's the wrong one to start with.
Mm-hmm. The who. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm at that point, starting to realize, because you get this thing, you're like, well, everybody's my audience. I want to, everybody could use this. And it's like, not until you really, get down to who, then, then your own authority begins to come to the top too, because you actually know exactly, with that customer, and what they're looking for. That's
100%. It's interesting. There was a company I was starting to do some work for. It was actually in college. And I was already in the funnel game, and I was building funnels for a lot of companies, and it's tons of fun. I'd get my homework done real fast, and I just build tons of funnels the rest of the day. I was a nerd. And it's interesting. There was this company I was building for, and it was a water company, and they're selling this water machine. And I was working on building some funnels for them to go sell more of them. And I said, okay, who's your dream customer? And they had this little affiliate program with their water machine. And they said, well, Steven, everyone drinks water and everyone could use a little extra cash. So everybody's our dream customer. And I was like, no, okay, no, that is the little opposite of marketing. Yeah, we need a who. We need to focus in. Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. Okay, so one last question. Somebody who's looking, they're like, okay, this sounds good. This sounds easy. Sounds like something that that I could get my head wrapped around and get started. What would be the number one piece of advice you would give to somebody who is going to get started in this?
Honestly, I think it'd come down to the definitions between marketing, sales, and closing. When I learned the difference between those three, my wallet got fatter. And the thing is that I went and I did door-to-door sales for a while, and that was great. I had a ton of fun doing it, but I learned sales. And about 2 or 3 years into trying this, and I think I was on business try 9, and they were all failing, and everything sucked, and everyone was asking the question, is this the one that's going to work? We all have had that. And I was getting frustrated, and I was like, why am I still broke? I was riding my bike back home to our little apartment. And I was judging everyone's. I know exactly what I do in that guy's business. I know what I do in that, but I'm the guy who's broke. Like, it didn't make sense, And so I asked myself, like, why am I still broke? And it was the first time in my life I had ever realized that there is a huge, monumental difference between marketing, sales, and closing. And I knew sales. I didn't really know closing very well, which is why I kind of did well in door-to-door sales, but I didn't know how to close people. Marketing, though, like, I hadn't learned any of that. Even though I was taking a marketing degree, we weren't learning actually what marketing is. And marketing is just this. Marketing is the act of changing somebody's beliefs for the intent of a sale. That's it. I'm going to change the way they see the world. That's my own definition, but as I
like it.
Thousands of people now, it's always held true. Marketing is everything you do to the brain before you bring them to the sale. Sales is the act of presenting an offer and overcoming objections. Closing are logical reasons to act now. That's it. Buy one, get one now, right? They're half off until tonight. And that's where most people think sales is. It's not. That's why sometimes that's annoying for people. So marketing, you're changing their beliefs for the intent of a sale. Closing, you're going in and selling. You're going in and presenting the offer and overcoming objections. And then closing is logical reasons to act now. And if you can understand the difference between those, and where you're weak at. Those are like the 3 pillar skill sets of anyone who sells anything ever, whether it's your product or someone else's.
That's awesome. Wow, that is, yeah, wow. So that gives me a little bit to think about myself there. I like that.
Awesome.
Okay, Steve. Well, I really want to be cognizant of your time, so I want to thank you very much for coming on and talking a little bit about affiliate marketing, and super appreciate it.
This has been awesome, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, cool.